Hey, how you doing? Spreading my love and awareness. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time, welcome. Welcome. Yeah. Today I'm talking about the psychology that's behind self-harm. Have you ever actually thought of people that find it okay to, self-harm, and you're like, what are you doing that for? There's so many other options. You could talk to me about what you're going through. You shouldn't self-harm. Anyway, I'm about to tell you why those people do it and how we can help them. Okay, so just to clear things up, I'm talking about non-suicidal self-harm, which is also abbreviated as NSSI. So non-suicidal self-harm is when you intentionally harm yourself without the intentions of dying. You just want to do it. You just feel like doing it because you're in pain. So yeah, I know you're in pain, and then you put physical pain on top of the emotional pain or whatever you're going through. So that's the type of self-harm I'm talking about today. It's non-suicidal. So I'll first touch on the reasons why people engage in self-harm. First, it's because they feel like they don't have a better way to express themselves. So for example, they're in a situation where they're lonely, they don't have friends, or it's whatever that's disturbing them is happening at home. So at home it's you and your family, but then probably your family is not very stable, and you resort to self-harm as a way of expressing your emotions. And the most interesting part about it is after self-harming, the person feels a lot better. The emotional state becomes a whole lot better than before the self-harm. And like I just said, they feel better after doing the self-harm, and the reason why they feel better is because self-harm actually has a euphorical effect. So now since it has some sort of euphorical effect, of course the first time you do it, or the first time that they do it, they feel so much pain. But if you continuously do it, you have it's like a pain relief, okay, you're emotionally hurt, but if you cut yourself, it actually relieves that pain. So what then happens is they begin to associate self-harm with relieving pain, emotional pain and all of that stuff. So now we can move on to before we move on to the treatments, let me explain a little bit more. So most of the people that actually engage in self-harm, it's because they feel like they deserve it. They feel like it's like a punishment, and it's more like, okay, you know what, they feel bad. Fine, they feel so bad, and they're like, I deserve this pain, I deserve what I'm going through, I deserve to cut myself, I deserve to mistreat myself. So they do it as a way of punishing themselves. So the one thing that actually causes self-harm the most is lack of self-love. If you don't have so much self-love, you begin to feel like it's okay to treat yourself in a certain way, and it actually makes you feel a whole lot better. So I'll make a more relatable example, because not everyone who's actually watching this video may understand exactly what it is or what it feels like when self-harm is happening or whatever. So it's more like you were auditioning for a certain position in maybe a play or something, or whatever role you were auditioning for, and then somebody else wants the exact same role, and you happen to not get the role. So now you're like, yeah, I definitely deserved that. I'm not worthy of that role anyways, and then you punish yourself by cutting yourself. So that's what happens. And I also just want to include that even if you love yourself so much, because I need you guys to really understand what self-harm is. Even if you love yourself so much, and if you cut yourself or whatever, you will still feel that euphorical effect afterwards, because it's actually pretty natural. So most people feel like self-harm becomes a way of expressing your pain, because it actually does relieve your pain, but then it's definitely not something to encourage, but it does relieve your pain. So just don't do it. There are other ways, and there are treatments for people who self-harm, which is what I'm now getting to, the treatments. So the number one treatment is to change your beliefs about your self-worth. Since you are feeling like you are not worthy of being loved, or you're not worthy of something, you need to change your beliefs. If you're the person that's helping someone who's into self-harming, you have to, of course, help them change their self-beliefs, but don't do it in like an exaggerated way, like you can fly and you can those motivational speaker type of vibes. Not like that. You will have to do it in a believable and in a grounded way, where it's something that's close to reality. Like that's how you'll have to help them, because they cannot see that they're worth I don't know. And also take note that you can't do it by just saying. You should think more positively about yourself. You're beautiful, you're great, and everything. I think it has to be more practical. Like if there was like some training course, not like a training course, but like even if there were like some games you could like make up, or games you could play, or things you could just do to make them feel more self-love, that would be a whole lot better. Like that's how it works. I think it would work like that. Yeah. And you should also know that when you're helping someone who self-harms, they do not see self-harming as a way of hurting themselves. They see it as a way of relieving the pain, right? So they see it as a positive thing. Like they'll definitely look at you like, what are you saying? Like, this is the one thing I actually need to get out of the situation that I'm in. So you should know that as you are helping someone, it's not gonna be an easy, smooth road. Like, you know what, throwing out the razor blades, I'm done with this. It's really gonna be kind of hard, and you'll have to use your brains when you're trying to help someone who's into self-harm, because pain is equal to relief. Do not forget that. So increasing their self-worth will definitely undermine the propensity of the problem or the habit of self-harming. So yeah, the more valuable that person is gonna start feeling, the less they will resort to hurting themselves, right? Because they feel more valuable now, and they're like, yo, my precious hand, what are you saying? Me cutting my hand? Oh no. So that's what it's gonna be like. So yeah, definitely we should work on helping these people with self-worth. First of all, if that person associates negative words with if they associate negative thoughts with self-related words. So if anything they think of as negative and it's equal to something that's self-related, that's one thing. Then the second thing is something that I already mentioned before, if that person is associating pain with relief, then you do know that this person is going that way. Or if they're already into self-harming and you don't know about it, it's a way to find out, like, hey, do you self-harm? You know, like, do you actually do that? So anyway, that's about my video for today. Thank you for watching till the end. If you watch till the end, please comment, like, subscribe, show me some of that good love, you know what I'm saying? And do me a favor, I need to know if so I was saying that I need to know what phones you guys are using. So just comment whatever phone you're using. I need it for like some statistics and all that stuff. If you could, that would be nice. Even if you have like my phone number, just DM me and tell me. That would really be helpful. Bye.